Hello students, welcome back to my channel. So in this lesson we will discuss acid means here it is sour tasted substance. Sour tasted substance. And here it gives H plus ions. H plus or H3O hydronium ions in the water. In the water. For example, HCl is there. HCl is dissolved in water, forms H3O plus Cl minus. Like that, take H2SO4, strong acid, sulfuric acid. So it is also dissolved in the water, forms H3O plus HSO4 minus. So again this HSO4 minus bisulfate ion is dissolved in water, forms hydronium ion plus sulfate, SO4 minus 2 ion. So like that, acid means the substance which gives H plus ions or hydronium ions in the water. So this is called a acid. So here actually H plus ions do not exist independently because they have more reactivity. So unstable. So that's why they will be immediately combined with or reacted with water molecules to form a hydronium ion, H3O plus ion. Okay, so like that some of the acids we have. So they are HNO3 nitric acid, H3PO4 phosphoric acid, acetic acid CH3COOH, carbonic acid H2CO3, formic acid HCOOH, etc. So these are the some examples of acids. So in these strong acids are, what are the strong acids here? HCl is strong acid and H2SO4 also strong acid, nitric acid also strong acid. Okay, and here what are the weak acids? Phosphoric acid, acetic acid, carbonic acid and formic acid. So many acids we have. So in that only important acids I have written on the board. Okay, next topic is bases. So here generally bases are having bitter taste. And base gives in the water OH minus ions. Here base gives OH minus ions. OH minus means hydroxide ion in the water. For example, sodium hydroxide, strong base. Sodium hydroxide also called caustic soda. So it is dissolved in the water, forms Na plus OH minus. Sodium ion and hydroxide ion. So like that KOH gives K plus OH minus. Like that rubidium hydroxide, sodium, potassium, rubidium and cesium. These are the, and barium hydroxide also, barium hydroxide. So these bases are strong bases. These are strong bases. And the remaining bases all are weak bases. Cesium plus OH minus and barium plus 2 OH minus. So these all are strong bases. Understand? Okay, so what are the weak bases? Weak bases are, for example, magnesium hydroxide weak base. Calcium hydroxide, strontium hydroxide, zinc hydroxide, copper hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH, etc. So these all are weak bases. These all are weak bases. Okay, here one term is there that is a very important. So what is that? Alkali solution. So what is the difference between alkali and a basic solution? The base which is dissolved in the water is called a alkali solution. The bases which are dissolved in the water are called alkali solutions. So all alkali solutions are called bases, but all bases are not called alkalis. Understand? Okay, here two terms we have, alkali and a bases. So all alkalis are bases. All alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkali. Understand? All alkalis are bases, but all bases are not called alkalis. Understand? Clear? Okay, now come to the third topic, that is salts. So here these salts are formed by combining of acids and bases. Okay, so here in the neutralization process, neutralization reaction, acid reacts with bases, form salt and water. So that is called a salt. The substance which is obtained by the combining of acid and base is called a salt. Okay, so this is the neutralization process. What is that? Neutralization process or neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction means the chemical reaction which takes place between acid and base to form salt and water is called neutralization. Reaction. So here how many types of salts are possible here? Mainly three types of salts: acidic salts, basic salts and neutral salts. We have three types of salts. So there acid, that is a strong acid. If a strong acid combines with a strong base, forms a neutral salt. If a strong acid combines with a weak base, forms a acidic salt. Next, weak acid combines with a strong base, forms a basic salt. And what about a weak acid combines with weak base? So here according to hydrolysis of salts, that is a hydrolysis of salt concept is there. So in that, if both cations and anions are hydrolyzed in equal rate means speed, so then we will get a neutral salt. If cation rate of the reaction means the rate of the hydrolysis is more, for cation rate of hydrolysis is more, so here acidic salt will be formed. If anion hydrolysis rate of the hydrolysis is more, so then we will get a basic salt. Okay, so here if weak acid and weak bases are reacted together, the formation of salt depends on the rate of the hydrolysis of salt. Understand? If both cations and anions rate is equal, then we will get a neutral salt. If it is different, we will get if cation's rate is more, then we will get a acidic salt. If anion rate is more, we will get a basic salt. That's it. Okay, so that's why here I have taken three types of salts: neutral salt, acidic salt, and a basic salt. So now I will give example for each. Here, strong acid means HCl, strong base means NaOH, forms NaCl plus water. Next, strong acid, again take H2SO4, whatever it is, H2SO4. Weak base means, for example, I am taking ammonium hydroxide. So forms here ammonium sulfate, here take here 2 moles. So NH4 taken twice, SO4 plus H2O, 2 moles of H2O will be formed. Next, weak acid, for example, acetic acid, CH3COH, reacts with a strong base, that is sodium hydroxide, forms a sodium acetate, CH3COO, Na plus H2O. So these are the some examples of different types of salts. So neutralization reaction means the chemical reaction which takes place between acid and base to form a salt and water. It is called neutralization reaction. Here mainly we have three types: neutral salt, acidic salt, basic salt. In the exam they will ask, identify the acidic salt in the following, identify the basic salt in the following, identify the neutral salt in the following. And in the following means, for example, they will give sodium chloride, or sodium carbonate is there. So in this sodium carbonate salt, sodium comes from what type of base? Is this acidic, is this a strong base or weak base? So like that also maybe they will ask questions. Understand? Okay, and one more thing here, what will happen if you dip the blue litmus paper in the certain kind of salt solution? So if we add the methyl orange indicator to the certain salt solution, what will happen? So phenolphthalein indicator, if we add it to the certain solution, what will happen? So that kind of questions maybe come to the examination. Understand? So now come to the fourth topic is indicators. So here we have three types of indicators in this lesson: natural indicators, chemical indicators, and olfactory indicators. Natural indicators means naturally occurred. So they are prepared by the using of naturally occurring substances, means plants like that. Okay, plants means leaves, petals of flowers like that. So by using that kind of leaves and flowers, we can prepare natural indicators. So very important natural indicator is blue litmus paper and red litmus paper. Blue litmus and red litmus papers. So here we have two types. They are blue litmus, and second one is red litmus papers. Okay, so here litmus paper is prepared by the using of lichen plant. Okay, from the stem. Okay, what is that stem? Thallophyta. It is a part of the stem of lichen plant. By using that one, we prepare this blue litmus and red litmus papers. And litmus papers, here papers and liquid also available. Okay, so both are existed. Next, chemical indicators. Chemical indicators also called synthetic indicators and artificial indicators. What are these? Very important. So mainly methyl orange, and the second one is phenolphthalein indicators. So not only these two, and some other indicators also, chemical indicators also there, but in this lesson we discuss these only. Okay, so next olfactory indicators means depends on the smell. Depends on the smell. Olfactory means it represents, it depends on the smell of the substance. Okay, so here olfactory indicators are, as per this, in this lesson they are given. So that is onion juice or onion extraction. Next second one is a vanilla essence. Next third one is a clove oil. So these are the three are given in the textbook: onion juice or onion chops, rings, vanilla essence, and clove oil. So in the objective purpose they will ask, so what is the olfactory indicators in the following? So what is the natural indicator? What is the chemical indicator in the following? What is the olfactory indicator in the following? So like that they will ask questions. Next this table is very, very important. So we can guess one skill based question for the examination. Okay, so that is they will give some kind of solutions or compounds, chemical substances. Okay, so identify the or observe the changes of these indicators with acid and base. So this is very, very important. So here what are the important indicators? Natural indicators and chemical indicators. So natural indicators, first blue litmus paper, and second one is a red litmus paper, and third one chemical indicators, methyl orange, and another chemical indicator is phenolphthalein indicator. Understand? Okay, so now if we dip the blue litmus paper in the acid, then what will happen? It will be turned into a red color. Okay, in base what will happen? No change. In base what will happen? No change. Okay, if we dip the red litmus paper in the acid, no change. Okay, so here if we dip the red litmus paper in the base, that will be changed into blue. Color. Next, methyl orange indicator with acid. So that is a red color. If we add a methyl orange indicator 2 or 3 drops to the acid, then it will be changed into red color. Okay, so here in this, if we add base to the, or if we add a few drops of methyl orange indicator to the base, then what will happen here? Tell me. So yellow color. Next to phenolphthalein indicator. If we add a phenolphthalein indicator to the acid, colorless. Next with base, that is pink color. So here this table is very, very, very important. Compulsory 2 or 4 marks question will be come to the examination. Understand? So we should learn this table. Okay, so these are the topics we discussed in this class. So if you get any doubt in this class, you can mention in the comment section. I hope you understood. Thank you.